to welcome Nancy Cartwright to the 2011 class, a special category of local talent who have made it big nationally.
The second name on that plaque for a local talent who've gone on to big things nationally, even if you don't know the face, and even if you don't know the name, you know the voices, one in particular. And joining us now to talk about the one and only Nancy Cartwright is former Wing General Manager, Jim Bennett. Jim? He's all the way in the back, so keep it flowing. While he's coming up here, can you imagine Irma Bombeck living next door to Bill Donahue? Can you imagine those conversations over the fence? Unbelievable. Folks, this town has turned out. All right, Jim Bennett, here he is.
Wouldn't you know, the oldest guy would get a seat practically out of the way. Have a cow man. That was something that was invented by Nancy Cartwright while she was going to Fairmont High School. How perfect a meeting for me of Nancy Cartwright, who was a server at Friendly's, because my wife and I came into Friendly's for ice cream. So we had a cow. She spotted me, and never missing a beat, she was looking for a better gig than Friendly's. I guess now, especially now. You'll hear more in the letter that she sent me. Nancy was the second most intent on success person that I ever met in broadcasting. The other person came a lot earlier in my life. It was Jonathan Winters, but that's another story. Nancy developed an early character, Lily Pad, which she used on Wing. I suspect this voice was something like Bart Simpson. Nancy has a built-in knack for comedy. She was known to greet me in the morning as I traversed the hall with a football player bump on the rear end and say, "Morning, boss." By the way, the last time she was here, she denied she ever did that. Sorry that she was not able to be here tonight. Some of you may have read or heard about the fact that the Simpsons were negotiating with Fox Broadcasting for further go with their program, and for the also later runs. I think they have 500 in the can, and they are running a little bit of a negotiation on that, which I understand they won. And she is just $1 million or something like that. Small amount of money. She said to thank you all. She really appreciates it. She loves Dayton. She would like to come back more often, but it's a little difficult. Here's the video.
From an old Friendly's ice cream shop in Kettering, Ohio, to a studio in Hollywood, California, came the voice of Bart Simpson. You see, Nancy Cartwright used to scoop ice cream at the Friendly's store, but it was a conversation with the general manager of WING Radio, Mr. Jim Bennett, who suggested to Nancy that she come work at Wing Radio. Nancy, who had just graduated from high school, was working at the ice cream shop for the summer and had every intention of going to college on a speech scholarship. That was in 1976. The next year, Nancy was working at Wing, doing radio production and learning all aspects of every department at the station. Now, one day, a lady from Warner Brothers came to the station to talk to Jim Bennett about promoting music. Jim, who had taken great interest in Nancy's goals, made a point in introducing Nancy to the Warner Brothers rep. Nancy told her she loved doing animated voices and wondered if she might know anyone at Warner Brothers who would be interested. The lady told Nancy to write her a letter as to what she would like to do, and she would make sure the letter got to the right person. Well, the lady proved good on her word, for within a month, Nancy got a letter back from Warner Brothers, and the rest is history. Bart Simpson was born. Tonight, the Dayton Area Broadcasters Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Nancy Cartwright to the 2011 class, a special category of local talent who have made it big nationally.